So good morning from Italia. We are back in Italy. This time we are exploring the region of Emilia Romagna, and we're going to be spending 3 days here eating and drinking, exploring. Is it good to be back?
So exciting. This is a food heavy tour and I can't wait to just like devour as much Italian food as possible. And we're also going to be doing quite a bit of travel too.
Yeah, so we're starting things off in Bologna and we're also going to be exploring a few destinations. So tag along, let's go. So this afternoon in Bologna, we are climbing Torre Prendiparte. This tower was built in the late 11th century, early 12th, and we're supposed to get some amazing views of the city from the top. It is a rainy day, so it might be a little bit overcast, but let's climb. So this is pretty cool. You can actually stay inside the tower. That's a pretty cool accommodation. And this is what the room looks like. How are you doing?
You know what? We made it. That was quite the climb. And between this and the hot air ballooning, I've been maxing out on my courage points the last few days.
Yeah, I've got clammy hands from that climb.
We made it though. Let's go check out the views.
So we made it to the top. We had to climb 12 stories on rickety wooden stairs to get here, but the views are spectacular even in the rain. So this morning we are going to be cooking. We're currently in Forlimpopoli. This is the hometown of Pellegrino Artusi, and he basically created the first Italian cookbook in Italian. We're going to be preparing some of the recipes in that cookbook. Should be really tasty. Let's get cooking.
Looks good on you, Audrey.
Yeah.
You like it?
I feel like a grandmother. So we watched the demonstration and now it's time to create our own pasta. It's 100 grams of flour to 1 egg. Let's see if I get it right. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So apparently I need to work a little faster because my mixture is starting to dry and I'm not finished. And I don't know if I'm doing a good job. Oh my gosh. So I've got my pasta and now it's time to, I guess, make it into different shapes. I don't even know what kind of pasta we're having for lunch today, so we'll see. Here it is. Bravissima. I'm getting lots of compliments today. This is awesome.
Keep them coming. I want you to...
Why I don't cook, you don't compliment me. So this is mi lavoro, my hard work, the pasta to feed the husband, the hungry husband.
And a whole army.
What do we do? Lunchtime. We get to eat the pasta we made, except Sam didn't make any, so his plate's going to be empty. How sad. So we just finished a wonderful lunch, but the day's not over yet. What are we doing next?
Next up, we're doing a vineyard and wine tour. So we're just gonna take a little look around and see what we can find.
Yeah, so this place is called La Palazza. It's raining right now, so we can't really visit the grounds, but we can drink some wine. That's not an issue indoors. Good morning. So last night we spent the night at an agriturismo, and that's kind of like a homestay but in a rural farm setting, so it's pretty cool. We're actually staying at a vineyard and it was super peaceful, and we also met the friendliest dog.
Yeah, he just loves to play. You throw him a stick, you throw him anything, and he's going after it. He's right over there.
He's waiting.
Look, he's waiting.
Pup. Hi, pup. Hi, pup. This morning we are visiting a Città di Giorgio and we're learning about the balsamic vinegar making tradition. And I can already smell it in the air.
All right. Ciao. So Brendan and Audrey, we're doing a taste test of balsamic vinegar. So what do you two think? This one's supposed to be spicy.
This is spicy, absolutely.
That was my Sam impression, just for the record.
It's not as strong as the last one though.
The last one was sweeter,
Yeah,
but
it
I
was
think
more
I prefer
fruity.
this one.
And was it spicy?
No, not so much.
So what did you think of that original, traditional balsamic
It
vinegar?
was really cool. They were a lot more rich in taste and flavor than what I've only really had kind of lower quality ones before, so it was amazing to try some like really high-end ones that have been aged for a long time.
Yeah. So for today's lunch, we're getting a little bit fancy. We're currently at Antica Corte Pallavicina. It's basically like this old fortress slash castle in Parma. And yeah, we're gonna be having a bit of a feast here.
Yeah, but first the tour.
Yes, let's go check it out. I'm walking through a tunnel of ham.
And here we thought this was for sharing, but what is it?
I thought this was for the whole table, but he's like, no, this is for you. So check out that platter with prosciutto, salami, and some different meats and cheeses. This is amazing.
Excited? This is just the appetizer.
Let's just dig right in.
So I'm trying frizzante rosso, and it's a traditional type of wine. And if you look down here, you can see it's in a very traditional cup, not your typical wine glass.
Yeah, this is a sparkling red wine. It's fizzy.
It's very refreshing. Doesn't seem quite as strong as a normal wine, but I kind of like that.
So this morning we're at a dairy farm learning all about Parmigiano Reggiano. Tell us, Sam, how much do you love cheese?
I love my cheese. Yeah, it's been cool just seeing how like the production and then how it's stored, and it's been pretty cool.
Welcome to the world of Parmigiano Reggiano. Look at this. Look at all this cheese. Whoa.
So we're visiting the Enzo Ferrari Museum, and in terms of all the things we've done on this trip, this is going to be one of my favorites, I think. And if you look up here, the museum is actually shaped like the engine of a Ferrari. So the design of the actual museum is really cool, and it looks big, so we're going to go and check it out now.
And because this is an Italian museum, everyone's having coffee. I'm having gelato. This flavor is called Paradiso. I think it's mango. It's amazing.
So
who cares about cars when you can eat gelato? Fun fact, last year when Sam and I went to Las Vegas, we actually got to drive a Ferrari, but this is only my second time seeing them in the flesh, up close. So yeah, they're pretty cool cars, I have to say. I'm not even a huge fan of cars, but a Ferrari, I could get used to that. Well, our time in Italy has come to an end. We're currently at the airport in Bologna enjoying one final lunch. We are having pizza.
What else would we be having?
Yeah.
Pizza. So take a look at this. Does it look amazing?
This is a margarita.
And, you know, we're heading back to Asia, and I can guarantee you we won't have a pizza as good as you'll find in Italy. So we're sneaking one in on our last flight before we take off.